I mean, don't you want to be able to play parts your own age?
My own age? No, you don't understand.
Every man wanted to date her in the 70s. This is her now. Remember the 70s bombshells who stole hearts and graced every magazine cover, wondering where they are now? Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the journeys of these unforgettable icons from the disco era to today. Number 30, Linda Gray. Linda Gray got her big break in a very unusual way. She portrayed Mrs. Robinson's body double in The Graduate in 1967. That performance was good enough for her to land her own roles. Her breakthrough acting role came as Sue Ellen on Dallas, which she played from 1978 to 1991. She reprised her role in the show's continuation from 2012 to 2014. Today, Linda Gray is still going strong at 83. And while she's not much of a diva in real life, the eternally glamorous actress will soon be returning to the small screen in the deliciously nostalgic Lifetime Christmas movie, Ladies of the 80s, A Diva's Christmas. Number 29, Pam Grier. Pam Grier rose to fame by playing bold and assertive women in early 70s blaxploitation movies. She played roles in hit films such as Coffee in 1973, Foxy Brown in 1974, and Sheba Baby in 1975. Since the 70s, her acting resume has continued to grow with roles in hit films such as Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey in 1991, Jackie Brown in 1997, The Adventures of Pluto Nash in 2002, The Man with the Iron Fist in 2012, and Palms in 2019. Now, 50 years later, after her debut, Grier living a quiet life on her Colorado ranch instead of kicking butt as an action star. But she's been known to return to Hollywood whenever the project is right. The star's career includes movies, TV series, a memoir about her personal life and career, and now, hopeful plans for a biopic about her. Number 28, Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn rose to fame by becoming a regular on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Due to her likable and approachable personality, she began landing roles in more extensive comedic productions such as There's a Girl in My Soup in 1970 and Butterflies Are Free in 1972. Her career in comedic films continued and today has many well-known performances on her resume, such as Death Becomes Her in 1992, The First Wives Club in 1996. She took a hiatus from acting in 2002 after her performance in The Banger Sisters. However, she returned in 2017, appearing alongside Amy Schumer in Snatched. Goldie Hawn says that she has very few complaints. At 78, she has settled into a happy family life with her children, grandchildren, and longtime love, actor Kurt Russell. She hasn't officially retired, but after 5 decades in show business, she can afford to be choosy. Number 27, Lynda Ronstadt. Lynda Ronstadt began her music career by playing shows at the Troubadour, a famous nightclub in West Hollywood. She made a few tweaks to her original style of music and was soon being called the Queen of Rock and the First Lady of Rock by national media. She went on to have over 30 gold and platinum records and won 10 Grammys. Sadly, in 2013, she announced she was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, which led to her retirement from singing. She released her memoir, Simple Dreams, a musical memoir, that same year. Lynda Ronstadt isn't singing anymore since she was diagnosed with a neurological disorder in 2019, but she remains musically and culturally active, including an extensive partnership with Los Centoseles, a Mexican cultural arts academy in the East Bay city of San Pablo. Number 26, Morgan Fairchild. Patsy Ann McClenny, better known as Morgan Fairchild, became a household name after landing the role of Jennifer Pace on the TV series Search for Tomorrow, playing the role of Pace from 1973 to 1977. Due to her newfound fame, she was quickly able to land more roles and appeared in productions such as Happy Days, Kojak, and Dallas. However, one of her more famous roles did not come until the 1980s, wherein she played Constance Weldon Semple Carlisle in the TV series Flamingo Road. She still continues to act, and recently returned to her roots of soap opera on Days of Our Lives. Last March, she brought her talent and love of acting to the community stage in Pinehurst, where she's starring in the Judson Theater Company's production of Butterflies Are Free. The classic romantic comedy by playwright Leonard Gersh originally opened on Broadway in 1969 and was adapted into a motion picture in 1972. Number 25, Ann-Margret. Ann-Margret's breakout role was in 1963 as Kim McAfee in the movie adaptation of Bye Bye Birdie. Since her role as Kim, her career has yet to slow down. Her most recent role was as Annie Santori in the 2017 film Going in Style, which also featured actors such as Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine. Additionally, she's a successful singer and has released 14 albums and has even been nominated for multiple Grammys. Now, 83, Ann-Margret is nowhere near retiring. She's appeared in recent years on The Kaminsky Method and Ray Donovan and recently released an album of rock covers. Number 24, Kim Basinger. After becoming a successful model, Kim Basinger decided to jump into acting. She made her on-screen debut in the series Gemini Man. She continued to land roles through the 70s in several TV movies and shows. However, she was able to make the transition onto the big screen in the 1980s, including her famed role of Lynn Bracken in LA Confidential in 1997. In 2016, she appeared alongside Russell Crowe in The Nice Guys, and in 2017, she appeared in the movie adaptation of 50 Shades Darker. She also appeared in 2018's 50 Shades Freed in an uncredited role. Number 23, Charlene Tilton. Charlene Tilton is best remembered as Lucy Ewing on Dallas. She was given the nickname the Poisonous Dwarf because of her short stature at 4 foot 11 inches, as well as her character's wild personality. After portraying Lucy, Charlene dabbled in music and began singing pop music. Although she still appears in various shows and films, today she concentrates less on acting and singing and more on charity work. She's very involved in organizations that help foster children. Tilton, who lives in Nashville near her daughter Cherish Lee and her 2 grandsons, splits her time between being a grandma and acting in films for cable networks like the Hallmark Channel and faith-based streaming services. Her latest film, Heaven Sent, is streaming now on Pure Flix. Number 22, Debbie Harry. Led by singer Debbie Harry, who is 31, the group Blondie released their eponymous debut album in 1976. For years, they toured the world, and the group went on to sell 40 million records, according to The Guardian. Blondie's songs One Way or Another and Heart of Glass were both Billboard Top 100 hits in the 70s, the second peaking at number 1. And the start of the 80s were even better for Blondie, who scored 3 more number 1 singles, Call Me, The Tide is High, and Rapture. In her personal life, Harry dated her bandmate, guitarist Chris Stein. And though the couple ultimately split up, they remained bandmates, and Harry became the godmother to his 2 children. Blondie broke up in the 80s, but later reunited in 1997. Then, in 2019, Blondie was invited to perform in Havana, Cuba, as a part of a cultural exchange to the Cuban Ministry of Culture, according to the group's website. In 2021, Harry took on a different role for music: modeling. Though she already became a fashion icon from get-ups she wore through the 70s and 80s, Harry appeared in a campaign for the luxury brand Coach via W magazine. I'm pleased and proud to announce that some of the early costumes I can sort of fit into, Harry admitted, but also clarified, I say sort of. I'm giving myself a little break. Number 21, Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour rose to international fame after playing the Bond girl Solitaire in Live and Let Die in 1973. With her newfound status as a Hollywood hottie, she quickly landed roles in productions such as Battlestar Galactica in 1978 and The Four Feathers in 1978. Her acting still continues to this day. However, she has taken on several other ventures, such as writing self-help and inspirational books, as well as jewelry design. Number 20, Katharine Ross. Katharine Ross rose to fame in the late 60s with critically acclaimed performances in The Graduate in 1967, as well as Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid in 1969. She secured that fame with roles in 70s films such as The Stepford Wives in 1975 and The Betsy in 1978. She married famed Southern drawl-sounding cowboy actor Sam Elliott in 1984. They are still happily married, and they have 1 daughter together. Number 19, Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway began her acting career on the Broadway stage. She had her on-screen debut in 1967's The Happening. Her big break would come later that same year as Bonnie Parker in Bonnie and Clyde, a role for which she received an Oscar. Most recently, she was in the 2017 movies Inconceivable, The Case for Christ, and The Bye-Bye Man. In 2016, she appeared on an episode of the comedy series Documentary Now. Dunaway has also returned to act on stage over the years. Her career has never wavered, and her most recent role was in the 2021 film The American Connection. Number 18, Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton's breakthrough role was as Kay Adams Corleone in The Godfather. But it was her collaborations with Woody Allen on films such as Play It Again, Sam, Sleepover, Love and Death, and Annie Hall that truly made her a household name. Her performance in the title role of Annie Hall even won her an Oscar for Best Actress. Her most recent part was in 2020's Love, Weddings, and Other Disasters. She also has 3 other projects in production mode. Diane Keaton started her acting career in the 70s and was part of the Godfather trilogy, according to her IMDb page. But when the movie Annie Hall came out in 1977, Keaton truly became a star. It also helped propel the fame of her co-star and director Woody Allen. For her performance, Keaton won the Oscar for Best Actress. 2 years later, she and Allen reunited for his film Manhattan. According to The Guardian, Keaton was the perfect foil to Allen's neurosis, charming and unbelievable. And though she went on to star in other great films, Keaton became entangled in the controversies surrounding Allen. His adopted daughter, Dylan Farrow, wrote an open letter to the New York Times and called out Keaton for being silent on accusations against the director. In her interview for The Guardian, Keaton claimed, "I have nothing to say about that, except I believe my friend." In addition to acting, Keaton became known for her impeccable and unique sense of style, full of tailoring and voluminous skirts, according to Vogue. Throughout the years, her signature pieces were extra-wide belts, high-waisted pants and full skirts, and elegant hats. Keaton has stayed connected with the younger generations through music. She posted a video on Instagram singing along to Ariana Grande's song Thank You Next. Grande commented twice on Keaton's post saying, "I am having an out-of-body experience and love you so much." Number 17. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep began her acting career on stage. In the early 1970s, she performed on Broadway, but in 1977, she got her film debut in the TV movie Deadliest Season. She rounded out the decade with a strong performance in 1979's Kramer vs. Kramer. For her performance of Joanna Kramer, she received the Golden Globe and Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. Streep has gone on to be one of the most celebrated and decorated actresses in the industry. She has more Oscar nominations than any other actor or actress. Meryl Streep is returning to the Arconia. The 3-time Oscar winner has closed a deal to return for the 4th season of Hulu's Only Murders in the Building. Streep will again recur and reprise her role as Loretta Durkin, the love interest to Short's Oliver Putnam. Number 16. Ally MacGraw. The aptly named film Love Story told the story of 2 star-crossed lovers from different social stratas, played by Ally MacGraw and Ryan O'Neal. Town and Country recap. After premiering in 1970, Love Story suddenly became a runaway international hit for its chemistry between the leads and an emotional climax. Because of this, the then unknown MacGraw, with 1 starter film under her belt, became an icon of a generation after the flick's release. The movie was a success with critics as well, earning Best Actor and Best Actress nominations for the 2 leads. MacGraw remembered crying when she originally read the script. Reportedly, many in Hollywood passed on the romance, but MacGraw asked her agent to greenlight the project. The Paramount chief at the time, Robert Evans, also wanted to pass on the story, considering it overly sentimental. But he reconsidered after he fell in love with MacGraw, both as an actor and a significant other. MacGraw and Evans later married and had a son together. The couple ultimately divorced, and in 2019, Evans died. "Our son, Joshua, and I will miss Bob tremendously," MacGraw said in a statement via The Hollywood Reporter. The actor added, "We are so very proud of his enormous contribution to the film industry. He will be remembered as a giant." Number 15. Britt Ekland. Britt Ekland, born Britt Marie Ekland, 6 October 1942, is a Swedish actress and singer. She appeared in numerous films in her heyday throughout the 1960s and 70s, including critically acclaimed roles in William Friedkin's The Night They Raided Minsky's, 1968, and the British crime film Get Carter in 1971. Which established her as a movie sex symbol. She also starred in the British cult horror film The Wicker Man in 1973 and appeared as a Bond girl in The Man with the Golden Gun in 1974. Her high-profile social life and her 1964 marriage to actor Peter Sellers attracted considerable press attention, leading to her being one of the most photographed celebrities in the world during the 1970s. Number 14. Lindsay Wagner. Lindsay Wagner's first career choice was modeling, but she came to hate that line of work. She decided to give acting a try and got parts on shows including Night Gallery and Marcus Welby, MD. It was a guest starring role on the popular show The $6 Million Man that made Wagner a TV star. As Jamie Summers, Steve Austin's high school sweetheart, Wagner won many fans. When her character died on that series, the outcry was so huge that the network agreed to bring her back. Her character, it turned out, hadn't really died. She'd just gone comatose. Wagner got her own show, The Bionic Woman, which ran from 1976 to 1978. Wagner went on to be labeled the queen of made-for-TV movie. She worked on a variety of entertaining movies from the 1970s onward. Number 13. Susan Anton. In 1970, Susan Anton became the spokesperson for Muriel Cigars. Later, she became spokesperson for Serta Mattresses. In 1978, ABC gave her and Mel Tillis a summer variety series, Mel and Susan Together, but the show was canceled after just 4 weeks. Nonetheless, Anton was voted one of the most promising stars of 1979 by Time magazine. Anton was also a poster queen, with several very nice poses on the market issued through Pro Arts. She landed a starring role in the 1979 series Cliffhangers, which was an attempt to bring back old-time movie serials, stories told in short segments over a period of weeks. Her debut film, Golden Girl, earned her a Golden Globe nomination, leading to a contract with NBC for her variety show, presenting Susan Anton. Later, ABC signed her for the drama series Cliffhangers. Based in Las Vegas for over 20 years with her husband, director Jeff Lester, they founded Big Picture Studios in 1997. Through their company, Anton has executive produced projects like The Last Real Cowboys with Billy Bob Thornton and the documentary Speed of Life featuring Amy Purdy. Number 12. Dyan Cannon. Dyan Cannon, born Samil Dyan Friesen, January 4, 1937, is an American actress, filmmaker, and editor. Her accolades include a Saturn Award, a Golden Globe Award, 3 Academy Award nominations, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She was named Female Star of the Year by the National Association of Theater Owners in 1973 and the Hollywood Women's Press Club in 1979. A former beauty queen who held the title of Miss West Seattle, Cannon made her television debut in 1958. Over the next decade, she became a common sight on episodic shows while appearing occasionally on Broadway and in B movies. In 1969, she had her breakthrough film role in the sex comedy Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, for which she was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Cannon was nominated in that category again for Heaven Can Wait in 1978, earning her a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress, Motion Picture, and was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress, Motion Picture Drama, for her lead role in Such Good Friends in 1971. She was also nominated for an Academy Award for Best Live Action Short Film as the producer of Number 1 in 1976. Cannon serves as executive producer of a 4-part miniseries based on her book entitled Archie, which premiered on BritBox in 2023 and stars Jason Isaacs as Grant and Laura Aikman as Cannon. Number 11. Jaclyn Smith. Jaclyn Smith, a household name in both television and fashion industry, was born on October 26, 1945 in Houston, Texas. She developed her love for entertainment and performance at an early age, participating in ballet during her childhood. Graduating from Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas, with a degree in psychology, she initially had plans to teach dance before deciding to pursue acting. Her career catapulted to stardom when she landed a role in the iconic television series Charlie's Angels, where she played Kelly Garrett from 1976 until the show ended in 1981. Smith's performance in Charlie's Angels garnered widespread recognition, leading to numerous opportunities in film and television. She starred in several high-profile TV movies such as Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy, which earned her a Golden Globe nomination. In 1985, Smith ventured into the business world, launching her own clothing line for Kmart, becoming one of the first celebrities to do so. This venture proved successful, expanding over time to include a range of products including apparel, accessories, and home decor. In addition to her acting and business pursuits, Smith has been an active advocate for health causes, particularly breast cancer awareness, following her own battle with the disease in 2003. Her resilience and dedication to raising awareness about the disease have made her a beacon of hope and inspiration for many. Despite the ups and downs, Jaclyn Smith has proven herself to be a versatile and enduring figure in the entertainment industry and beyond. Number 10. Cheryl Ladd. Cheryl Ladd, born Cheryl Jean Stoppelmoor, July 12, 1951, is an American actress, singer, and author best known for her role as Chris Monroe in the ABC television series Charlie's Angels, in which she was hired for its second season in 1977 to replace Farrah Fawcett Majors. Ladd remained on the show until its cancellation in 1981. Her film roles include Purple Hearts, 1984, Millennium, 1989, Poison Ivy, 1992, and Permanent Midnight 1998, and Unforgettable in 2017. And aside from taking roles in TV shows and movies, Cheryl Ladd is also doing a big part to raise awareness of important issues, like cataracts and cataract surgery. After her husband was diagnosed with cataracts and underwent the procedure to get them fixed, she had the opportunity to educate herself about it and use her huge platform to educate others as well. Actress Cheryl Ladd today might make you wonder what fountain of youth the former Charlie Angel star is sipping from. And we wish she'd give us a little taste of it too. From her flawless skin tone to her luscious golden locks, it's utterly mind-blowing to us that she is 72 years old. Number 9. Jacqueline Bisset. Born on September 13, 1944 in Surrey, England, Jacqueline Bisset is an accomplished actress known for her striking beauty and sophisticated performances. Her mother, Arlette Alexander, was a lawyer turned housewife, while her father, Max Bisset, was a general practitioner. Being bilingual, having grown up with a French mother and an English father, Jacqueline was able to carve out a unique niche for herself in both British and American cinema. Bisset's acting career took flight in the mid-1960s when she landed a small role in Roman Polanski's film Cul-de-sac. In 1968, she gained prominence for her role in the film The Detective, opposite Frank Sinatra. However, it was her iconic underwater scene in Peter Yates' film The Deep in 1977 that catapulted her into international stardom. Throughout her career, Bisset has worked with some of the most respected directors in the industry, including John Huston and Greg Cooker, showcasing her range and versatility as an actress. Despite her success in Hollywood, Bisset never let go of her European roots. She starred in Francois Truffaut's critically acclaimed film Day for Night in 1973, which won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. Throughout the decades, Bisset has continued to grace both the big and small screen, earning a Golden Globe Award for her performance in the BBC miniseries Dancing on the Edge in 2013. A testament to her enduring appeal, Jacqueline Bisset remains one of the most respected actresses in the world of cinema. Number 8. Christie Brinkley. Christie Brinkley, born on February 2, 1954 in Monroe, Michigan, is a renowned American model and actress who has made a significant impact in the entertainment industry. Her career took off in the late 1970s when she landed a record 20-year contract with CoverGirl, one of the longest modeling contracts in history. This partnership propelled her to international fame, making her face recognizable across the globe. Beyond her CoverGirl success, Brinkley has appeared on over 500 magazine covers worldwide, including Vogue, Rolling Stone, and Esquire, demonstrating her versatility as a model. Brinkley's influence extends beyond the realm of modeling. She ventured into the world of acting and showcased her talent in various television shows and films. Notably, she had a significant role in National Lampoon's Vacation and its sequel, Vegas Vacation. Brinkley also showcased her theatrical talents on Broadway, participating in the musical Chicago, where she played Roxy Hart. This diverse range of roles highlights Brinkley's versatility as an entertainer, proving her ability to transcend different forms of media. In addition to her entertainment career, Brinkley is also recognized for her entrepreneurship and humanitarian work. She launched her skincare line, Christie Brinkley Authentic Skincare and Eyewear Collection, both of which have been successful in the market. Brinkley is also a dedicated environmental activist and animal rights advocate, using her platform to champion for these causes. She has received numerous awards for her charitable efforts, including the Humanitarian Award from the United Nations Environment Program. Number 7. Erin Gray. Erin Gray's modeling career began at age 15, but TV viewers got their first glimpse of this beautiful lady when she appeared in commercials for Camay Soap, Breck Shampoo, and RC Cola. It wasn't long until Gray was making guest appearances on TV shows like Police Story and the short-lived Gibbsville. In 1978, she took a role in Evening in Byzantium, which led to the role of Colonel Wilma Deering on the series Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. Her role in the series was an important one because she was TV's first female colonel who showed that women could be strong and in charge. Back in the 70s, this was a fairly new concept. After appearing in Buck Rogers, she made an appearance on Magnum P.I. starring Tom Selleck. Her character, Joy Digger Doyle, was a security expert, and rumor had it that she was to star in a spin-off series that never materialized. Gray is still active in the business, and some of her most recent work was a role on the web series Star Trek Continues as Commodore Gray. Number 6. Bo Derek. Bo Derek, born as Mary Kathleen Collins in Long Beach, California on November 20th, 1956, is renowned globally for her successful career as an actress and film producer. Her journey into Hollywood began when she was merely a teenager, taking her first step under the guidance of film director John Derek, who later became her husband. In the year 1979, Bo Derek rose to international fame with her breakthrough performance in the film 10. Her portrayal of the character Jenny Hanley not only demonstrated her acting prowess, but also turned her into an enduring sex symbol. This role earned her recognition, and she secured a Golden Globe nomination for New Star of the Year in 1980. Throughout her career, Bo Derek appeared in numerous films such as Tarzan the Ape Man, Bolero, and Ghosts Can't Do It, all of which were directed by her husband, John Derek. Beyond her acting pursuits, Bo Derek has had substantial societal influence. She's an active animal rights activist and has served on the California Horse Racing Board. Bo Derek also devotes considerable time and effort towards the Special Olympics, reflecting her commitment to social causes. Number 5. Catherine Bach. Catherine Bach's first movie role was as a murder victim in the 1973 film The Midnight Man. After that, she landed a role in the film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. But it was as Daisy Duke in the hit series The Dukes of Hazzard, beginning in 1979, that Bach had her biggest success. At the audition for Daisy, she asked to bring in her own costume, which consisted of a t-shirt and a pair of ragged cut-off jeans, now known as Daisy Dukes. After playing Daisy, she landed roles in several films. In 2012, she scored the recurring part of Anita Lawson in the hit soap opera The Young and the Restless, which is also her most recent role. Number 4. Lynda Carter. When she was only 14 years old, Lynda Carter joined her first band. Instead of going to college, she toured the country from New York to Las Vegas and many places in between. But she feared growing older while still performing as a lounge singer. Carter then transitioned to modeling and in the early 70s, within the span of a month, had been crowned Miss Phoenix, Miss Arizona, and then Miss World USA, per the New York Times. Carter then moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting, but was disheartened to find limited roles for women. She continued to sing and act in minor roles until becoming Wonder Woman in the 1975 TV series. By the time the show finished its 3-season run, Carter was a household name and international sex symbol. She mostly dropped out of the spotlight and took a break from singing until 2005, when she joined the cast of Chicago in London's West End. What's more, Carter began touring again with her band. Unfortunately, she was unable to make a cameo in the rebooted Wonder Woman movie due to scheduling conflicts while she was on the road. In 2021, Carter's husband Robert A. Altman died. The couple were married since 1984 and had 2 children together per people. Later that year, Carter continued to put out new music. In an Instagram post, she announced her EP, Unexpected. Number 3. Helen Mirren. At 77 years old, Helen Mirren, an acclaimed actress, gained prominence in the 70s through her work in both theater and film. Throughout her extensive career, she has earned numerous accolades, including an Academy Award for her outstanding performance in The Queen in 2006, showcasing her enduring talent and versatility. Dame Helen Mirren is learning Italian because she now spends 6 months a year in the European country. Oscar-winning actress and her husband Taylor Hackford have bought a farmhouse in Puglia in southern Italy, and they now spend around half the year there. And Helen, 78, has been doing her best to improve her communication skills. Number 2. Jessica Lange. Now in her early 70s, Jessica Lange gained prominence in the 70s with her compelling performances in films such as King Kong in 1976 and All That Jazz in 1979. Throughout her illustrious career, Lange has received widespread acclaim, including multiple Academy Awards, establishing herself as a respected and versatile actress in both film and television. In 2016, Lange won the Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play for the Broadway revival of the Eugene O'Neill play Long Day's Journey into Night. Lange returned to Broadway in 2024 and is currently starring in Paula Vogel's Mother play. Number 1. Ursula Andress. A prominent figure in the 1970s, Ursula Andress gained international fame for her iconic role as Honey Rider in the James Bond film Dr. No in 1962. Now in her 80s, Andress's contribution to cinema endures as she remains celebrated for her captivating performances and timeless beauty. She last worked on a film in 2005. Apparently retired from acting, Ursula makes the rounds of charity events and pops up on foreign talk shows every now and then. She divides her time between family in Switzerland, friends in Virginia and Spain, and her properties in Rome and LA. Which transformation surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more captivating stories of past and present. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on your favorite stars.